Hi, we're the Wizards of Cos. We're working with Anki and its creation Cosmo. Cosmo is an artificial intelligence robot with a unique personality. Cosmo can react and express his feelings and is playful, cute, smart, and mischievous robot buddy. Our goal this semester was to explore and develop interactive experiences with Cosmo. During the first half of our semester, we built 16 mini experiences, each with a different focus, to explore and discover the capabilities and limitations of Cosmo. Based on the discoveries that we got from prototypes and our ongoing communication with our clients and advisors, we decided to build Cosmo World for the second half of the semester. Cosmo World is a complete experience with actual physical set of buildings and interactable objects where Cosmo can live his life and bring out his character.
So, in Cosmo World, we crafted a story about Cosmo being a pizza delivery guy who loves to do fun things in the city but doesn't have enough money to do them and therefore has to do his boring job to earn tips. We felt that adding this underlying narrative to the experience and personality to Cosmo makes the players feel that they're helping out a friend and not just controlling a robot. Throughout the experience, we made sure that Cosmo's unique character is portrayed through fun reactions like throwing tantrums about work, getting dizzy after a ride on the merry-go-round, and so on. Cosmo can do all of this on his own, or players can help him through a remote control.
The major design consideration we had was to create an experience that was self-contained and also allowed for 0, 1, and multiplayer interactions. We have brought in game elements that complement his character. The earn-spend cycle provides for a good balance of routine versus fun activities. We introduced a time element for the pizza delivery and the tip that he gets to create a sense of urgency, a risk versus reward scenario to optimize deliveries, and minimalistic UI design so as to keep the focus on the world. We've made sure that the player gets enough feedback in terms of Cosmos reactions, background music, and the sound notifications to assist them through the experience.
A major part of our experience was the actual building of physical props. We wanted the world to be consistent with the theme of our experience, so we went for a colorful and cartoony look rather than a realistic look, keeping in mind the target audience and Cosmo's own personality. We iterated through various materials and finally settled on using mount boards for the prop structures. We also designed the map and the textures that were pasted on the prop structures to get a good look and feel of the city. During the process, we made sure the colors of the different structures had enough contrast so as to not confuse the players, and the layout of the city was also carefully planned to get the right balance.
We conducted multiple playtests through the semester to figure out what works and what doesn't. We learned that speech as a form of input doesn't really work well. Keeping this in mind, we made sure that speech wasn't very critical to our experience, and we added multiple animations for reinforcement and to give enough feedback to the players. One of the key takeaways from our prototypes was that adding narrative to our experience and me bringing out Cosmo's personality made people connect with him instantly. We feel that the Cosmo World experience is a great proof of concept for our clients and other developers in the community. It opens up a lot of exciting possibilities like modular and customizable accessory sets, expanding the world to bring in multiple Cosmos, each having their own personality, and lastly, expanding the computer vision capabilities to make him aware of his surroundings.
The project the team came up with demonstrates that this idea of a collaborative playset is a really compelling experience, and by providing all the tools and code our users need to build their own Cosmo world, they've created a platform that will inspire others to explore new ideas.
Working with the Wizards of Cos this semester was an enormous pleasure and privilege. We think their work is going to serve as an invaluable resource for the SDK community, not only from a technical perspective, but in terms of how it will serve an inspiration for other users. We love everything they've done, but in particular their final project is of a scope and level of polish that we rarely see. We think it's going to really get the development community excited and serve as a creative catalyst for all our current and future SDK users. The ETC is known for all the stellar work its students produce every year, and we think what the Wizards have done certainly lives up to that reputation. Thank you.